Okay.
You're jamming.
Alright, here's the dub track link for anyone who doesn't have it yet. And that buzzing, though. It's gonna get annoying fast.
I don't hear it.
It's probably you.
Is that better?
No.
Okay, well, it's not happening. Okay. Let us return to the adventure. At last we had the finale of Avarice of the Tomb Kings. You defeated the three Dark Ones, blinding and maiming the Tomb Kings, heading to their homeland with a force of men and elves at your side. You fought through the thick of battle, exchanged riddles with the Sphinx, went through a labyrinth, and finally confronted the Tomb Kings, who you found to be your former selves, caught in a time continuum. Each time, your past selves failing to defeat the future Tomb Kings. And the cause of that continuum being summer, the glitch that would not let it end. You found that behind the Tomb Kings stood their servant, Grathiel, another corrupted version of his former soul. And Vani, you saw visions of a previous life where you and Urundil were husband and wife, and Summer was not just an orphan you found in Morishara, but was biologically and by blood your daughter. With her last breath, Summer bid you to rid herself of the world and end the continuum so that the lands of Sarket may live in peace. As you did and the temple began to crumble, Lilac falling to unconsciousness, you were saved by the dragon Urundil.
I'm dead.
I know. Taken out of the temple and thrown into a portal where you landed on the modern-day streets of Qatar. As you've just fallen down to a pile, you see the shortened figure of Mosby Toesby standing above you. How would you like to conclude your adventure?
What did Mosby Toesby say?
He wants his dragon scale, so I'll pull those out and shakily hand them to him. I have 10 of them for him.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. I knew you would be men of your word.
We do attempt to be prompt.
Have you been spreading the news of my emporium?
Yeah. We did.
Wherever we find someone who needs it.
People loved it.
Very good. May I ask, what are you all doing in a pile here?
I need to find a temple. A couple of us have fallen.
Is Lilac still dead?
Yes. And so is Summer. I could honestly care less about this purple
dude. I'm probably gonna ignore Mosby Toesby.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like we can ignore him and just like get to a
and
temple.
go to Lilac.
Make a perception check, whoever would like to.
I would. Oh wait, I'm at like quadruple million disadvantage right now, so that's fun. But I'm still gonna do it.
And I'll do one too.
Perception.
Okay.
Hey! Wow, that means I rolled really well on the second one.
Copper, you look and you see Lilac just as you last left him. His face is smashed in, and it's not a pretty sight. Aethys, you see the same. And Vani, as you hold on to something, you look down, and you see it's a bag of various loot and goods, and it's not Summer.
No, I grabbed Summer. I made sure I had Summer when I went through that portal.
You did.
Yeah, did.
But she didn't come back out.
Is she not here? Like, did she not come through with us, or is it just?
You don't see her. You felt like you grabbed onto her and it didn't feel like you let go, but now there's just a bag in its place.
We need to get Lilac somewhere where we can either bury him or resurrect him.
Try priest first.
Just a glitch in the system.
Okay, make an investigation check. You are fairly familiar with these streets, and you do quickly find two churches on opposite sides of the streets. One is the
As we're
Church of the
hustling
Sun.
down, someone pick up the pile of things behind us.
I'll pick up the pile of things.
Thank you.
One is the Church of the Sun, and on the other side of the street is a temple dedicated to the winds.
Go
Let's
to
try the winds first. Here's one of theirs.
Okay. Do you all enter the temple?
Yeah.
Alright, you enter the temple, and as is customary, the Winds of Magic have no clergy, but there is a central room, a circular, almost citadel-like room with mosaics that lead to the center, and open windows on either side that allow the wind to pass through.
And there's no healers here?
No, from what you can remember, the Church of the Wind has no clergy. Just monks that travel and go on their way, and stop to rest and worship at the temples.
Ethos?
What's up?
How long will it take for you to be able to use your resurrection spells? You don't have resurrection, do you?
I cast it on him already before we left, and I'm out of spells forever.
Can I go up to one of the monks?
There's no one inside that you can see.
Can I look?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'd like to
Oh,
look.
you can take them over to the Sun Temple at least. There should be priests there. They might have healing magic.
I would. Okay, I'm looking. Do I find anyone?
You rolled a 15, is that what you're looking?
I think the 15 was something else, but I mean.
Well, in the immediate vicinity, there's no one inside the temple at the moment, no. It's just one room.
Okay, lame. What are we going to do?
Well, let's try the other temple then.
Alright, you turn, rush across the street.
Wait, who's carrying him? Because he's, dead.
Nothing else, I got my invisible servant.
Ulrich.
Is Ulrich carrying him?
But yeah, I would expect Ulrich to help us with that.
Okay.
Buddy.
Chad, could you skip this song, please? You turn and you rush across the street into a much more cathedral-like, almost Catholic-like temple, into the Church of the Sun. You see a long causeway with pews and stained glass in shapes of the sun. And you do see one clergyman sitting in the front pew, wearing all white and gold.
For reimbursing Sarah's plane ticket.
Sir, please, are you a healer?
Yes. What may I do for you?
Resurrections?
Resurrections?
Our comrade has fallen.
You didn't see?
I do not usually deal in resurrections. He who has fallen under the sun must lay in the sun, so his body may go back into the earth.
Is he all that way far gone then?
I am not trained in resurrection, but I am a medicus.
What?
Is he all the way gone from us? Has he left the plane?
He goes and walks over to Ulrich and looks at him. He says, "Oh, He is in a sorry state, is he not? I can try a prayer to the sun, but I don't know what it will do.
To at least mend his bones.
Quick, here, lay him on the floor. Ulrich puts him down, lays him on the floor. Lilac's head laying back. The clergyman takes a piece of his robe, tears it off, crumples in his hand, prays for a moment, and lays the piece over Lilac's face. You see him bow down and begin to pray. Seconds pass, half a minute passes, a minute passes. Nothing appears to be happening.
Can I pray to my god? My mother's god as well. She's not really my... I guess she's becoming my god. I've been, like, talking to her a lot.
Yeah, certainly. What do you say?
It's more of like a silent plea. And just... She's one of, like, family and stuff. And, like, kind of... So I'm just like, he has a family. I don't know. I'm not... Yeah. Can I just do that? Like, just like a help? Like, please?
Okay.
I don't really know what to say.
Okay. And this will be a resurrection type challenge. What check would you like to use with praying to your church?
Yeah.
And
Can it be
explain how you're gonna do
persuasion? Can it be persuasion?
Yeah, I'll say yes for this one. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a d20.
Just,
I'm sorry. So roll a persuasion check.
okay, because I'm like,
Okay. Would anyone else like to help in the ritual?
I'm afraid I'm not feeling particularly religious.
It doesn't have to be religious.
I mean, it worked once.
It can be medical, scientific.
I'll do a medicine check then.
Okay.
And I know very little about medicine, apparently.
Aethys, would you like to do anything?
I already did the Revivify, which didn't work. And I want to do something if it doesn't work, but I don't know if I can do anything right now, besides just, like, pray to my god.
well, I left religion open if you wanted to do that. That's why I use persuasion.
I mean, I can try my lightning bolt again. It worked once.
Yeah, it did.
Okay. What would you like to roll for that, Aethys?
Oh, I still have my
Do you
Earl
want me to
Power.
roll wisdom? Do you want me to roll religion?
Wisdom. Okay, you all concentrate. Vani, you plead to your religion and see if she would answer. Copper, you begin to work on medicines and concoctions to try to fix this rather large gap in Lilac's head. Aethys, you use your wisdom to pray to your light, and
Bonnie's just gonna like
Wait.
kneel down next to him and just like kind of hold his hand.
you wait. Lilac remains still. Vani, you grab his hands, which are now beginning to become coarse and cold. At that moment, the priest looks up, and there are deep roots of necrotic evils in him. I do not even believe my son can take them out. You see a light come from the doorway across the alley bursts open, and you see the armored champion of the sun figure, and you recognize him as Lucian Brightward. Father, I have... The League? Where have you been? Is that
It's not
Lilac?
important. Yes.
He rushes over. What has happened?
Can't you see? He's fallen.
And he can't get up.
He kneels down.
He can't get up.
He kneels down and he also begins to pray.
My God, I'm gonna cry. I need to turn your sad music off. Jesus Christ.
Hey, come on, let's be role-playing here. He kneels down, begins to pray. You see in the ceiling above, just glass, a light begins to shine and then fades away. You see Lucian begin to shake, and he punches one of the pews, breaking it. Lilac. You said his name was Lilac. He is beyond my god now. May the fates hold him true. I see he was a monk of the wind. Not of my religion, but I hold respect for their kind all the same. As they say, may the winds guide him on his path into the next life. I'm sorry, my friends. There's nothing I can do.
I want to try one more thing.
Okay.
I want to try my divine intervention, but it has a 1 in 10 chance of working. Nope.
Alright, yeah. You pray one last time to the light, and they don't answer. If there's anything I could arrange for you, a funeral, a ceremony, however you wish, I'd be more than obliged.
We best to take him back to his family.
Or buried out in the sands.
No, I think the family is a good idea.
We'll take him to the temple across the way.
Very good.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm going to give him 50 gold for his help as an offering.
Keep this towards the funeral. We do not take contributions here.
Very well.
He nods solemnly, stands, and sadder than you first saw him, sits back down at the first pew and continues to pray. Lilac and the rest of you raise up Ulrich and the rest of you raise up Lilac's body, all holding him kind of in a line, and walk across the way to the Church of the Wind. What would you like to do?
The Church of the Wind there, the temple is open chamber, correct?
Correct.
Is there any furniture within it?
No. It's a circular temple surrounded with pillars, almost like a temple of Saturn you would see in Roman days, with just windows and doors leading in, letting the wind flow freely through. It's almost like a meditation center, but there's No furniture, no clergymen.
Yes, we'll lay him in the middle of the chamber for now.
Okay.
There's you said when we first came to the city, there's like, was it like drawings on the wall of like stuff like that?
That was
Or is that somewhere else?
Gentesh.
Never mind. Wait, where are we?
Qatar, right here.
Okay. I know where I am. Never mind then. It's gonna go do some low-key vandalism.
Now is the time for that.
Yep.
Well,
Well,
I'm just gonna do one final intelligence check to think of anything else, if there's any other possibilities. And I can't.
technically, I can try again tomorrow, but is it even possible at this point?
Isn't there a spell that's like 10 days?
Yes,
And then
exactly. I could do that. I could do that tomorrow.
Well, then why don't we just do that tomorrow?
As you're speaking, you do see a monk similarly dressed as to what Lilac was wearing walk in. He sees you in the center of the temple. You do not look like people of the wind.
Our friend is.
Was.
I haven't given up.
He walks up rather gracefully, and you see he wears. You see that the small tatterings that of clothing that Lilac once had on him, he wears in much newer form, almost robe-like. He has a balded head with a small braid going down the back, and furrowed eyebrows, and he walks up. A monk of the wind has fallen.
Is there any traditional, like, burial stuff we should be aware of? Or
Was he spiritual until death?
he
Yeah.
said that he was with the wind a lot and that the wind was with him. I don't remember much of it.
The tradition, our tradition, is on the moment of death to wrap our brother in linen, bring him out among the dunes, and let him be buried among the sands.
I said that. Groovy.
Like, at the moment of death, or like a day later?
As soon as
Do we
possible.
wait a week?
Is that awesome?
His soul must be carried with the winds to the next life.
Well, I guess we'll just tell his family after the fact.
We'll do it in the morning.
I feel like this isn't something that we can just put off.
It is up to you, as he was your friend. But as soon as possible is our tradition. You wish to speak to him, no?
Speak to Lilac?
If that was his name, yes. The sooner you bury him, as his soul leaves his body, we may channel the winds, and you can say your parting words.
I think we should do this now. We have nothing else to do today.
I have further monks that would be of assistance.
Very well, let's get it done.
Yeah, any you could provide would be awesome.
He bows his head, walks out, and you see two younger monks wearing similar clothing, though a bit lighter in color, and their heads are already shaven. Probably no later than 13 or 14, go across, and you see them take the linens from their body, unwrapping them, taking off until they have simply just a loincloth around them, and with their own linens wrapping the body of Lilac.
Are they like taking off his clothes first, or are they like wrapping him like clothing and everything?
They're wrapping him clothing and everything.
So you have
Does
his
he have
spear
any
on him?
possessions? Yeah, we should take back with us.
His spear is beside
Yeah.
him, but it's not on him.
But that feels really shitty.
No, we're not taking his spear. He's being buried with it.
Yeah, the spear, but other stuff.
I'm gonna pick up the spear and just like hold it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not just sitting on the floor.
If you would carry him, we would lead a procession out of the city. Do you pick him up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he being wrapped currently?
He's just been finished wrapped.
Well, I was gonna do something.
What are you gonna do?
This feels so shitty, but I was gonna take the boots off of him.
But we'll assume you did.
Sean, you have boots of elven kind. You don't need boots of haste.
I'm doing this for future Philip's character, okay? I'm not like, I'm not gonna wear them.
We'll assume you did for brevity's sake, but
Okay, since we're all being
leaving his
assholes,
bare clothes on him.
since we're all being assholes, I take the necklace off of him.
Okay.
There's a vest too.
Well, I would think.
Nah, leave the vest.
No, I don't. I would think that he would probably give them to us anyways.
Over his
Be
dead
honest.
body.
Knowing
It's
Lilac.
fragile. Do you think he would want you to have that vest?
No, let him keep the vest.
Yeah, he's earned that.
The vest and the spear.
Yeah. No, I almost took his spear, but then,
Aw, he needs his spear.
Chris,
Bury the spear
not
with
Chris,
him.
Chad very sternly told me that he needed to be buried with his spear. So
He's taking that with him.
yeah, he needs that in the next life.
That being said, you continue with the procession out of the city, walking towards the Devil's Backbone. You walk for a mile or so until you see what appears to be just a recently placed graveyard. You see similarly placed bodies laid in a row, probably a dozen or so. They lay Lilac down at the end of the row. And what you see next really catches you by surprise. You see the monks, no matter their age, stand in a circle about 10 or so feet around the line of corpses. There are onlookers just like yourselves, some weeping, some standing firm, watching the ceremony. And you see the monks raise their hands in the air. For a second, you feel no breeze at all, and then the breeze becomes stronger and stronger, twisting in the air, almost making a tornado-like figure. The sands fly up, they fall down, with pure grace completely covering the bodies. And for a last moment, you feel a calm breeze blow through you all, and in the breeze, you hear the voice of Lilac. And Lilac, you may say whatever you'd like to say.
Ah, man. I was never a rich man. But I was richer for having known each and every one of you. You made promises to me in life. Keep them in death. I can feel it now. I am one with the wind, and the wind is with me.
and you feel the breeze die down. The monks lower their heads once again, form a line, and without a word, head back into the city. Slowly you see the crowd around you kind of disperse, and before you know it, you are left alone in the dunes. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna find a place to shelter and just sit for a while.
Okay.
We're gonna make it a long rest.
Okay.
You guys can do what you want. I'll meet up with you in the city if you want.
Alright. Copper kind of goes off on himself, by himself.
He was buried with a spear, right? Like, I had it, like...
Yes.
Okay, good. Just making sure. I'm gonna just go back to the city.
Okay. You all kind of meander back to the city and make your way back at your own pace. And the evening passes by uneventfully. The day turns into night, and you all eventually fall asleep on your own and awaken the next day. Go ahead.
Before I go back to the city, then.
Oh, there's a point of exhaustion, right?
Yes.
As soon as I feel my magic's restoring to me, my strength coming back to me, I'm gonna use some of my powers to make a monument. I'm gonna fabricate glass, and then I'm going to shape it with stone. I'm going to make a big, not massive, probably, we'll say within probably 5 feet around, a small obelisk. On top then is a glass spear. Shifts in the wind, like the wind,
Alright.
the weather vane. And I mark nothing else on it besides his name. Lilac of Roads.
Okay.
And head back to the city.
You do. With that, after a long, tearful night, you waken the next day. The world moves on as if nothing had ever happened. But you had lost a piece of you that day. You eventually find your way back to one another. And how would you like to proceed? It's about 9 a.m. at this point.
Well, might as well look at what we got.
Suppose it's time to head home.
You're muted for...
How about now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're there.
Okay. How long does it take to get to the Devil's Backbone from where we are?
Probably a day's journey.
Damn it. I don't have a day. Shit. Never mind. I wanted to go see if I can find Urundil. Since we're in our timeline now.
I don't even feel like I have the strength to go talk to the High Prince. Do
Don't
we
give a
still have a
damn
mission?
about the
No.
height.
What changed in our timeline?
Yeah, we should probably talk to Lucian and figure out what the heck happened here.
Alright, do you go seek out Lucian?
I'm actually gonna ride to the Devil's Backbone, probably by myself. That's what Vani's doing. She's gonna, she's gonna get a horse and she's just gonna head out.
Before she does, can I make a scroll? Can I copy a spell into a scroll?
You may try, yeah. So what are you trying to do?
No, you guys do your thing first.
I want to
go get some water.
a teleport circle so she can come back faster.
Oh.
Okay.
It might fail on her because she's not adept at that.
Wait, no, don't I have that cool? No, I'm not level 13 yet.
Well, if
never
it's a teleport circle, I don't think it fails then. I think it's just you use it and you can only go to a specific destination.
Yeah.
As you're
Well,
speaking,
yeah, but any spell scroll has a chance to fail.
Does it? That's lame.
Yep.
as you're speaking, you're kind of wandering near the temple, and Lucian Brightward comes out to greet you all. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for your loss, my friends.
As are we.
It's someplace appreciated.
I was not close to him, but we did not see eye to eye, but I could tell he was a good man, a respectable man. I know you may not be up to it, but from what I have heard, the prince requests your presence.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I really don't give a damn.
I think you may want to know what he has to say.
That's funny.
I really don't give a damn. I just lost my daughter and a good friend in like the past, I don't know, 2 days. I don't give a damn. I'm doing my own thing. Thank you, though.
Copper and I can go.
Well, I will go at least. Someone needs to wrap this up.
Yep, I'll go with Copper. But on the way, can we talk to Lucian and just want to ask and figure out what the heck happened?
Yeah, I'm heading up to the so I'm gonna go get some water. You guys do your thing. I'll be right back.
Okay. You three walk towards the palace. On the way, what would you like to say?
How long have we been gone? Like, I don't know. It's difficult to explain, but we're not quite sure what happened to us or how it happened. What happened here?
Last I saw you, you were in Bahagar.
And
It's been
that was how long ago?
no more than a week? 3 days, maybe?
We were supposed to meet you somewhere, were we not?
I don't believe so. We met, exchanged words. We found our similar interest in the sun, as I worship, and the light as you do. We parted our ways. There's nothing more.
I thought you left us a note to meet you in Moroshi.
I only met you a week ago.
Well, how did you meet us? Sorry, it's been a long week.
We were sitting in a tavern. You were going on about some artifact or something, and I was just there to see the sights.
Do you know anything about the Tomb Kings?
Just what I read in children's storybooks.
Well, I feel like that answers a lot of questions.
We'd best hurry to the prince then. Better not keep him waiting.
Yes, thank you.
While we're walking, let's do a review of what to do when we meet the prince.
I don't even know why we're meeting the prince. He doesn't know anything about.
You had the bounty
I guess
to kill the dragon.
Yes, we did do that.
Although the prince didn't send us to kill the dragon.
He did.
And Dar did. No, that's right. Prince did. Yes.
Prince told us.
That's a good thing I saved some of those scales then.
The captain told us to kill the Tomb Kings.
And Dar told us to.
Right. You continue up the way, and you arrive at the gates of the palace, and you are greeted, as you were just speaking of him, by the stern but friendly face of Endar. Ah, you have come back on the king's quest, I see.
You have.
We've come back.
And it was
one less.
successful.
But we came back nonetheless.
I'm glad you did. Where is your friend Vonnie?
She... Honestly, I don't really know.
She didn't give a damn.
Take the will. She didn't take the
Called
last
away
one
on
very
matter
well.
of family.
But her family is waiting for her in the palace.
Well,
As,
she is
family.
always on the run. I'm sure we'll run into her before long.
Yes, I believe it runs in the family. Well, quickly, come this way. He turns and walks, entering the palace courtyard. You follow. He turns right to two large wooden doors already standing open. You see a similar palace room with pillars going all up the way to the throne. But it does not look nearly as menacing or warlike as you remembered. There are vines twisting around the pillars. Everything is quite beautiful and well taken care of. And you see, as you stand up to the throne, leading up to the throne, there is a red velvet causeway going all the way up. And on the throne sits a man just as you remember him, just like the man you met in Moroshi, but this one having much less somber on his face and much more of a smile. You see the face of a rather elderly but still strong Urundil sitting on the throne.
I walk up and bow.
That's up. I do appreciate you coming to see me. How fares the dragon?
Driven off, will not return.
Oh. That's a shame. I hope you did no harm to him.
Nothing lasting. I believe he went to seek out.
Very good. Where is Vonnie? Where is my wife?
You know, always on the move, that one.
Oh, we must not wait. I'll be after after her at once. He stands up, immediately walks out. You're kind of taken aghast, just like as he just walks by you. A smile, he pats Aethys on the shoulder, continues walking very briskly out of the room. You see Andor kind of turn on, Sire, wait! And you see him like run across the way. Vonnie, where are you going?
I was heading to the Devil's Backbone
Okay.
to find the dragon.
Okay. Roll a intelligence check.
Oh god. I've still got 2 points of exhaustion. God damn it. Intelligence. Just straight intelligence.
Yep.
Could this be acrobatics?
No, not this time. Maybe next time.
Damn it.
All right. You start making your way generally to the Devil's Backbone, and as
Big
you
mountains,
do,
I can see them.
you hear horsemen in the distance behind you, and before you know it, they've caught up to you, and much to your surprise, dismounts a more elderly and regal Urundil. Ah, my wife, running off again, I see. Where have you been? He comes and gives you a hug.
I didn't dismount. I'm still mounted.
Lost for words. You know how I feel about you riding off by yourself. What would have happened if something happened to you?
I actually don't, because last I knew, I was unmarried.
Would you prefer it that way?
What is going on?
I don't know. I think you need some rest. Can't be running around like this, pregnant at all. Come, let us turn. He kind of guides you to the horse.
Oh, wait, what? Fuck.
Are you okay, dear? What would you do
Okay,
if something were to happen to you or our daughter?
I'm hallucinating right now. No. No, 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 we're not married. I am not pregnant. Summer just died. Fuck! No, we're not repeating this. This is not happening again.
You want to name her Summer?
No. No.
It's a good name.
Oh, Lord.
Come.
I need to think of something. I need to think about a lot of things.
Come think in the palace. We'll leave you
I don't want to sit. I grew up in the streets in a gutter. No.
You told me.
No, I did not
Warsaw.
tell you. I did not tell you that. I don't remember any of this happening. What the fuck? I just came from 3,000 years in the past. Holy shit.
We've been married for 10 years.
Where's Berthiel? Where's Berthiel?
Your beau or my brother?
Both? What? Where are my friends?
He left the bow with you and traveled off across the sea not 2 years ago. He's not quite the man for living in palaces. Do you need to speak to your friends?
Yes. I do. That's a good idea. Let's go do that right now.
Alright, you all mount your horses, head back into the city. He kind of veers off, giving you a concerning look, pat on the back, and turns to the palace. And you all go out in the courtyard, meeting Vani, just riding back. She looks rather befuddled. What would you like to do?
Hey, team, can we have a huddle in a private room that is not... Can we have a huddle? Can we do a little group huddle real quick? Aethys, Copper, everyone else.
I mean,
Let's go. Let's go.
excuse us, sir. We will be but a moment.
Oh, don't excuse anyone. He's fine. He can wait.
Urendil's gone back into the palace. And Andor kind of nods and turns confused.
Okay, so either I'm hallucinating, someone is playing a really cruel trick, or time is stupid. However, that man, the prince, king, whatever, seems to think that I am his wife. He also seems to think that I am pregnant.
Are you pregnant?
I don't know. I don't think I am.
Can we find out somehow?
Okay, look, he said... I had a vision when we were fighting that I was married and I had Summer and I sent her off when she was really young. I was married to Urendil in the vision, and apparently I'm in this timeline. So either something needs to happen, this child cannot happen, or else it's just going to keep repeating the time loop.
Well, given the amount of issue that would be to continue adventuring if this was the case, I'm not sure what to do.
I'm...
Query.
Yeah, okay.
The prince is Urendil, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was the prince in our original timeline Urendil? I thought that was the dragon.
Urendil is the dragon.
Urendil was the dragon. The prince was...
Berthiel is his...
So it's a different prince, right?
Yes.
But if Urendil
I
is...
forgot the name. It's the High Prince of Qatar.
Yeah, the High Prince of Qatar. He was an asshole, wasn't he? I remember
Rather.
him being an asshole.
see Andar approach. What are you all squabbling about in the courtyard? You have chambers.
We're not. Can somebody please tell us what's going on? Please, just.
We're about to have our yearly ceremony
Of what?
of our liberation from the Tomb Kings, of course.
Who liberated you?
A band known as the League, I think.
When? How long ago?
Oh,
Okay, hold on. Meta note here.
What is going on?
This is okay. You know, this is not something that seems to work. So you better give us a way out of this, Philip.
It seems to work, but it also seems to like.
Because if you want us to keep being able to explore as a party,
Hold on. If we do, okay. Look, the way out of this loop is if Vonnie doesn't have this kid. That is the way out of the loop, because Summer is the artifact.
well, no. I'm not meaning we're even on a loop. We're supposed to be back in our own time right now.
We are.
Yeah. So then we're not technically in the loop anymore. So if that's so, then you are married to this guy, and your backstory is changed. Which then puts a very big damper on
But
you
no-
still being part of our adventuring party.
Not necessarily. I don't think it puts a huge damper.
But I mean, why would you
Seems
bother
like an
coming back home
understanding
with us?
fellow.
It's the-
It doesn't feel like home.
Well, that's what I mean. So that's why I'm saying Philip better give us a way to...
it's up to
Well,
you,
no,
it's not
'cause-
me.
I can still be
Well,
queen
Vonnie,
of the.
Do
Yeah.
you want to be queen of a principality awesome thing, or do you want to try and fix this and go back to being gutter rat? No offense.
I need to think this over before I make any decisions, and I need to talk.
That makes sense.
To this is a.
Yes.
Sorry, but could you please tell us when the League did this?
I believe the history books wrote them about 100 years ago.
100 years ago.
It's when it's written. We don't quite have the typical time that you have in Bertholia here.
And darling, if I told you that in Moroshi there's a whirlpool that is a time blip, and that when we traveled to Moroshi, we fell through this time blip. We saw two big titans fighting. We fell back in time roughly 3,000 years, killed the Tomb Kings. We met Urundil when he was younger. We met Urundil's brother. They were there. Apparently my unborn child was also there. She died. We killed the Tomb Kings. And we
I see you were learned on your history, yes.
came back. We are the League. That was us. We
Nope.
just came back from that. Like legit, like a day ago.
I think you need to speak to Urundil.
Does that sound completely, just totally crazy?
Not in Zarket, no.
Okay, cool. Thanks for that. Also, where are my quarters? I would like to know that.
In Urundil's quarters, of course. Up the stairway.
Of course.
Up the stairway to the right.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm apparently pregnant now. Did you also know that?
Can I do a check
what
to
we made
figure
us-
out if she's actually pregnant or not?
Yeah, can we just,
I'd like to ascertain that somehow.
cause like,
Yeah.
not, no.
Yeah, do a medicine check.
Aethys, I want you to fireball me right in the stomach.
That's like called abortion, and that's not my role. It's just my
Okay.
whatever it's called.
Oh my god, Philip.
Hey, 25.
20,
Okay.
yeah. Like, that's 21, but
It's a 4 plus a 21.
Plus 4. Gotcha.
Yeah, you're not that kind of doctor. But it does appear to be early, very, very early stages of pregnancy. By the way Bonnie's acting, but it's hard to tell.
By the way Bonnie's acting,
Yeah.
is this not an appropriate response to being told, oh, by the way, you're married to, like, royalty. You're also pregnant.
Based on your levels of bitchiness, I conclude that you're very pregnant.
Not very pregnant. Barely pregnant.
Slightly pregnant.
Can I, like, hit him just a little bit?
That's up to you.
I'm gonna hit him a little bit.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I hit you a little bit.
I hope your knuckles hurt, because 20,000 AC.
No, I've got exciting D8 fire bracers.
Good thing fire's my thing.
I'm gonna go to my quarter. Can I have my own quarters? Is that a thing I can have? I don't know how. I'm just gonna walk upstairs. Can I have some water? I'm gonna
quickly brings you water.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go upstairs and just like.
Okay.
Yep. Whoa.
What are the rest of you doing?
I mean, I need to eventually talk to Mosby Toesby, but that's whenever.
Okay, we'll assume you spend the rest of the day kind of thinking over today's revelations. Vonnie, you find an empty room, kind of just sitting there, thinking to yourself. And Urundale walks in. Am I disturbing you?
No. Apparently we're married, so you're fine. When did that happen, by the way?
10 years ago. Do you think you have amnesia? Did you hit your head?
No, actually, because in my mind, here's what happened. You ready for this? It's gonna sound really crazy.
You went through a portal and all that. Yes, you've told me when we were married.
No. When did that happen? We just got back from that 2 days ago.
You told me you just got back from that 10 years ago. We celebrated, got married. You had this same panic attack you were having now.
Lilac just died 2 days ago.
Lilac was there 10 years ago.
No, Lilac just died 2 days ago. I was at his funeral. I cried.
I'm sorry to hear that. What happened to him?
He got his head smashed. I don't remember. That was 3,000 years ago.
100 years ago. I thought we sorted this all out when we got married.
No, we didn't, because we never got married. I'm pretty sure I'm not even pregnant because...
I mean, you don't live at the castle. We established that you weren't going to be one to live the princess life. No, you go off on your own adventures.
Thank God. Okay, because that was another thing.
You're not a stay-at-home mother. I don't expect you to be. I'm not a stay-at-home father.
Well, apparently then this baby's fucked. But that's beside the point. Baby doesn't know. Okay, question. I'm pretty sure I told you about the vision I had then, 10 years ago.
That is what I believe destiny caused us to get married, yes.
So...
we've had 10 years to think about it. And I suppose there's something about a woman that you believe to be your daughter, and something terrible had to happen to her to end the loop. Now that loop is done,
How can you be sure? Then weren't you with that woman for 10 years?
With my daughter for 10 years. Hence the loop.
No, this. You know what? Doesn't need to make sense. I'm just gonna take your word for it. But for the past 10 years of my life, actually for the past 5 years, I've been running around trying to find my daughter. And then the 5 years before that, I was with the syndicate. That's the past 10 years of my life, as of right now, in this timeline.
I thought that was the past 20 years of your life. And then all this happened and you arrived here. Perhaps this is a finalization of the loop. Sort of cutting off loose ends.
This doesn't make any sense.
Agency away from our characters.
I don't understand. Okay, I'm not good at time travel, even though apparently I've done it. It's fine. I can be married to you. That's cool. I'm down.
You don't have to stay here. I would appreciate if you all attended the celebrations.
I'll visit. Actually, I told my mom that, and I haven't visited in a long time. I should probably go do that. I'm going to go home.
Yes. That's why it's a send-off celebration.
Okay, thank God, because I'm like, what about this? This isn't happening, right? This is not a real thing. This is just like, haha. Welcome home, honey.
Your pregnancy.
That's not a thing, right? Because, you know, I do a lot of, like, acrobatics. I can't really do that when I'm...
I mean, you'll have to be more careful than you were, yes?
I'm always careful. What are you talking about?
You're not careful.
Fine. All right, you know what? We're going to have this conversation later. Yep. Later.
Well, if you would like to tell your party, the send-off is tomorrow.
I feel like you have servants for that.
I guess they could tell them.
Fine, I'll go tell them. I tell them. And I go to sleep.
Alright, you leave.
I have 2 more points of exhaustion to sleep off.
Relaxing, and you go to sleep. And we'll take a 10-minute break here.
I need to go take care of something with my mom. I'll be back.
So, I watched someone die today. That was fun.
Yeah. You did?
Like, in real life, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant in D&D. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, we did. Wait, why?
No.
What happened? What
They
happened?
pulled a scuba diver out of the water, and he just died on the beach, and they were doing CPR, and he didn't make it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, is he alive
like,
now?
Okay, class, it's time to go scuba diving. And I was like, dude, the guy just died. And they're like, yeah, that happens occasionally.
Well, like, pronounced dead?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like, died?
Yeah, like, we watched him, like, die on the beach.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It was just like, I started taking scuba a little bit seriously after that.
Fuck.
What happened to him?
Shark beat, hoo-ha.
I think something on his equipment failed.
Oh, yay.
Jeez.
Hey, Sean.
Yep.
Please don't die.
I'm not planning on it.
Because, you know, I almost lost the other Sean last night. So if I lose you, I'm gonna be in a very shortage of Seans. And that's gonna suck. So could you not?
I got stung by a jellyfish too, that was fun.
Dude! What did it feel like?
It actually didn't feel that bad. They're not like the bad ones. They're called sea nettles.
Oh yeah, I know those. Is it like itchy?
Was it squishy?
Kinda. It's like, you know the plant like stinging nettles?
Oh, I hate those.
Like that.
Yeah.
It's like an annoyance, but it's not like...
Yeah, they're all over Papa's cherry orchard. Not a fun experience. Philip!
By the way, this is highly...
You're breaking my brain right now!
I feel like I'm gonna have to draw you guys like a timeline map now.
Please?
I would like a diagram, please.
Okay.
I'm like,
I
can
will
I
draw
get
a
this in
diagram for
writing?
next time.
Oh my, just like send it to me in a PDF and then just have like a video, like an hour long, like this
See,
is
this
what
goes to
happened,
here,
and then
this
we
goes to-
did this, and then we did that, and then you did this, and then this happened. And I'm like,
Okay. One last query before I take my break.
oh god.
Do
Yeah.
you feel 10 years older?
I don't know. I didn't think that far.
Because
Wait,
like,
is
if I was-
Vonnie 10 years older?
and I was 30, I'm pretty sure I would notice.
No, you feel the same.
Okay. I'm gonna go get some water.
So okay,
It
why?
makes sense, kinda. I promise.
Why does Vonnie not know anything about this?
Okay. Well, essentially, without drawing a diagram, there was the loop, but then there's some
You can-
inception shit, and there's a loop in the loop. So your final teleportation into Qatar is like the cutoff point, and it's like ended the loop.
So this baby is not going to bring on
No,
more
no,
loopage?
this is your reality now. It's not one you have to deal with, but it's your reality.
It's married.
Hey, I didn't make the decision. You made the decision. Yep,
Married,
married,
pregnant,
Lonnie. Married life.
in a successful relationship. There are to be no more whores. I can't drink for the next 9 months. I'm going to get fat.
I mean,
I'm going to get stretch marks. This is not going to be
it
good.
could be an open relationship.
This is not I'll talk to him about it. That seems like a really good idea.
I'm not going to be there for that conversation.
It's
Or
okay.
maybe.
Well, I'm sure Philip and I will have like an offline
I will draw you a diagram, Copper. I promise.
screaming
I
session.
promise. it
I
makes
want a
sense.
diagram.
Oh, don't you think I don't know how it works? Thank you very much. I just don't need to hear the details. Thank you.
No,
I need a diagram.
of the timeline continuing. That's
No, not
confusing
the
all of you.
baby part.
not
the
baby
baby
it's-
making
no,
part.
I'm not gonna draw that.
Just,
That works too.
yeah,
Thank you.
you don't need to draw the baby making part. I passed that class.
This is amazing.
Why is it so hot over here?
Because it's California.
It's killing
Isn't
me.
that awesome? It's killing you guys?
It's killing me. I like cold.
I was
Sean?
cold last night.
I think Sean stepped out.
Yeah, Sean went on his break.
Got no idea.
Man, that made me cry. I was crying. I hope none of you guys could
What, Lilac?
see, but I was crying.
You know.
Oh, so I'm like, I need to go get some water and rehydrate. I'm just a very emotional person. I'm pregnant. I guess I could start using that as an excuse now. Oh, I'm pregnant. It's fine.
Get discounts from places. The pregnancy discount. You can park your car and like closer to the actual store. All those things.
Oh yeah, because I have to worry about cars right now. Jesus Christ. This is gonna be a chill session, guys. Don't worry, guys. It's gonna be super chill,
Never said
laid back.
My part was gonna be chill.
Oh, I'm gonna need a laid back, chill section after this. God.
Is Chad back yet?
Chad!
I can't see him. So
I can't see him either. No, he's muted. He had to go move a trailer. He has to pull the trailer out. I'm actually updating my sheet right now, so.
to pregnancy stats.
No! Jesus Christ. I'm sleeping off points of exhaustion. That's what I'm doing right now.
You get a +1 to wisdom, a -1 to agility.
No! Wisdom? Why wisdom? My cousin's pregnant right now. She has like total baby brain. It's hilarious.
Male intuition, apparently.
Elise is like,
It's the extra brain inside it. That's what helps.
no, it's the missing brain cells. The baby takes your brain cells and you never get them back. But what is cool is if your organ's failing, the baby will send like cells to help support your body with it. So you get like a little life pack. But you know, that's the only good thing babies have going for them.
That's it.
It's when they're
useless otherwise.
yeah, just completely. God. Where's my wife? Oh, she ran off. You know, her.
Is this good, or is there an echo now?
It's good. All good.
Yeah, you
Okay.
good, fam.
And I'm gonna forgo earphones.
You don't like them?
Are you in a hotel room alone?
I am, with cheesecake as my sidekick.
That sounds amazing.
All alone with cheesecake.
Ooh.
I was at the store. and I
Is there any
thought
way to
about getting
boost your
alcohol.
mic?
What's up?
Is there any way to boost your mic, or are you just using what's on your laptop?
Using what's on my laptop, you might be able to
Okay.
do it through Discord, I'm not sure.
I
Never
think
mind
that's
then.
fine.
You're just really quiet to me.
Sean, speak up! Oh, damn, I can hear myself. Turn
I
that
thought
off.
about getting alcohol at the store, but I was like, then I would be drinking by myself, and that's sad, so no.
That's when you know you're an alcoholic.
Sean, I think you should put your headphones back in because I can hear myself talk when I'm loud.
Well, then stop talking.
Well, I mean, I'm a loud and expressive character, and I don't need to hear it twice.
Sean, where's your checkout dive tomorrow? Is that at the Breakwater?
Yeah, I had 3 today, and I have 1 more tomorrow.
Sure.
You didn't get to hear my story. They pulled someone out of the water, and he died on the beach today.
And did what?
He died on the beach.
Really? Like a diver, or just a...
Yeah, diver.
I didn't see anything about that. Let me check the Monterey News then.
Did they have that?
Philip, what did we get?
What?
Well, if a diver dies, that's usually
What
pretty big
replaced my daughter?
news.
My sack of loot that I still have.
I will tell you.
Okay,
I will tell you now.
I will write it down. Okay, go.
Okay. In your sack of loot, besides some gold that you grabbed up with you, which is about, you find like 5,000. Wait, what did I write down? 6,000 gold pieces. You find a glaive, a goblet, a mace, and a scroll.
Oh, yeah.
A glaive, a goblet, a mace, and a scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I take the 6,000 gold pieces to Aethys to put in the party funds.
Okay.
And I might as well give you the rest of it, actually.
There's more?
Yeah, there's a glaive, a goblet, a mace,
Oh,
and a
yeah.
scroll. Can you identify these?
Copper and we can try and figure out what those are.
So I guess. You want me to give the glaive and the goblet to Copper, and the mace and the scroll can go to you, and you two can use your
Give
magic
the
genius?
scroll to Copper. I'll take the cup.
Okay, so
I feel like
Yeah.
scrolls are his thing.
so you have the goblet and the mace.
Sure.
Okay.
That doesn't have the scroll then.
And the glaive.
I don't think Chad will be back in time, so I might as well just keep going.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Would you like to identify those items, Aethys?
Yes, please.
Okay. You concentrate on them one by one, identifying each. You find the glaive to be known as the Glaive of the Once Defiled, and it seems to be a twisted, modified form of Zephyr, the spear that Lilac wielded, and it is a dark shadow of what Zephyr once was. This glaive gives the user harmony with the winds of magic. The attack roll and damage. The attack roll is a d20 plus 0, but the damage is determined by the winds themselves, dealing a d20 of pure force damage. So there's no bonus on the attack, but the damage itself has a potential of being a 20.
Unless it crits, and then it's 40.
That's true. Yep. The goblet is known as the Goblet of Unending Greed. It is unlimited use. On action, drink a sip of the ever-full goblet and gain 1d6 health points. It's essentially a smaller, limitless health potion.
Ooh, Kelby could use that.
That can be used on an action. The mace is known as the Mace of the Withering Arts. It's a 1d6 bludgeoning plus 1d4 necrotic damage. Nothing too special. And the scroll copper you find to be known as the Scroll of the Dragon Elf Summon. One use of the DM rolls a d20 within the hour. Rolls a d20, and within the hour, a random dragon is summoned from across the Sea of Sorrows. Their alignment and motives, however, are to the DM's discretion.
That's scary and awesome.
We'll be holding on to that in a safe
I think you
place.
should copy that in your book.
I don't know that that's one I want in my book, but maybe.
That one's kind of a wild card.
In case you ever need it. I mean, just be like, angel, dragon.
I think I'm gonna get a second book at some point here, and that'll be my forbidden book.
We could try to go back to Moroshi.
The Book of
Or
Forbidden
Bahagar,
Things.
or whatever, the magic.
Or we could let Chad DM.
Or we could let Chad DM. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Okay.
If you guys try to go somewhere else, have fun. I'm warping back to.
Copper's had enough of the sand.
I've had sand in every bit of my body.
Every orifice.
I have a sack
For
of
too
laundry
long.
that prestidigitation will not touch.
I do not want sand up my bunghole.
Just a second,
my
you can
reading.
thing.
Chad, are you back?
Chad, my love.
Chad?
God.
Did I hear the...
Okay.
Oh,
No, it was probably just me.
God damn it.
I'm sorry.
So, okay. Important question.
Important answer.
I have a 2,000 gold ship receipt that I would like to turn in,
Okay.
but I have no idea where that boat is.
But for all we
Go
know,
on.
we never borrowed the boat in the first place. Check your inventory. Is it still there?
Actually, that's a great question. Do I have a bajillion gold in my inventory?
Wait, why do you have a bajillion gold in your inventory? Oh, I
Maybe
see.
we were rich in this alternate reality.
Yeah, but you are still yourselves. You're not a different self.
Okay, what about all the gold that we got while we were a long time ago? Do we still have all that?
What does that mean?
Like, you know, like we'd pick up gold from places, like we'd find it and then we'd keep it. Do we still have all that?
You still have everything you had.
Okay, that's
You
good.
have the same inventory. Yeah.
Do I have?
I want to try to talk to my bow. Just be like, yo, what's up? to see if I can get a response. Am I better at Ancient Elvish now?
Haven't tried yet.
I want to try to talk to my bow.
Okay, what do you say?
Hey, Bethiel. Did you know that I'm pregnant now? I don't know what to say. God. Just like, hey, what's up, man? How you been?
Yes.
Some scary
Scary.
shit. Oh, is this you? Like, is this actually you? Is this like a walkie-talkie?
Yeah, I'm on a journey. Why are you calling me funny?
I didn't know how it worked anymore. Okay, I didn't know.
I told you could use my bow.
Oh my god, no
But
one
don't
ever tells
talk to
me anything.
constantly.
I didn't talk to you constantly.
You've called me, like, every year.
That's okay. Every year. Boo freaking who. Jeez, I didn't know how. I'm still gonna talk to you, just by the way, because I forget things.
Did you make your way through the portal?
Yeah, we lived. Lilac did not, unfortunately.
I suppose Urundil was freaked out.
I was freaked out. Urundil was all like, "Oh yeah, hey wifey," like, what? So thanks for the heads up, buddy.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
So how does this work? Do you like have a matching bow? Or do I just like pop into your head like hey, I'm here?
Essentially, what has happened, since this is your first time in this reality, I've lived here for quite some time, but as you know, I've put a piece of my soul in the bow. So,
Cool.
my person, in a sense, has been carried through all the adventures that you went on.
That's exciting. So about my
beyond your party, I'm the only person that understands what you went through and how confused you might be.
You're the best. Oh, I have a quick question. So I got a tattoo, right? It's like a soul exertion thing. Exhaustion.
Brilliant idea, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I didn't know that would happen. You guys' tattoos are dope. How does that exact? Because like I know that my like a piece of me like goes with the shot.
Not a piece of
Right?
you. No, you're just pushing your full soul and self into the power of the bow. You don't leave a piece of you from.
Oh, okay, that's good. Because I'm like, if I keep shooting all of my pieces, I'm just gonna have just one shot. It's just gonna kill me. All right.
Do you have any other questions before you?
Nope. No, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna.
All right.
Yeah. Bye.
Well,
This was sufficiently awkward.
Goodbye, funny.
Bye. Hey, Chad's back.
You can talk, Chad. By the way, like just general, maybe not role playing, but like general talking. If you don't have to be quiet all the time. I'm saying.
We missed you.
You're muted. Okay. Alright, Cat's still muted. Alright, so with that, you slept through the night, and it is the final morning once again.
Wait, I have one more question. Not for Berthiel, just for the DM.
Yep.
So have we not been back to Bethelia in 10 years?
Okay, so what you can... Well, I mean, you have... I will draw you a diagram. Essentially, there can only be one version of yourself
in the timeline.
So you've replaced the previous versions of yourself. So your previous versions had not, but you have. I'll draw it later. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. So I was just like, is our keep done? It's been 10 years.
Everything that has happened has happened.
Okay, good. That's good, because I'm like, we've spent a lot of money on that.
The only people that are blissful to your journey are the people in Zodiac themselves.
Do I still have a magic carpet, or is it gone?
Any events that transpired in the order they transpired are still in place. Nothing changed from your experience.
So
Your
that
experience remains the
Dragonborn
same,
guy
and your experience
is-
has changed this reality.
So it's been like 10 years since I've seen everyone?
Not you, your other selves, yes.
Okay, fine. Oh god, what
Everything
if the other
you've
me
done
did
has
something
happened.
stupid? She probably did something stupid. Okay, cool. We're just gonna go back, and I'm just gonna get like punched in the face by a lot of people. It's like, ah, boom. What was that for? You don't remember? Nope.
All right. All of you sufficiently confused. You can have astronomers work on it for years later. You all awaken. Get,
I am
get ready.
about to teleport myself home and
You all awaken, get ready, and you see a very nice set of clothes laid out for each of you. Obviously ceremonial clothes. You get dressed in these clothes.
Yeah.
why not?
Why not?
Oh,
Alright.
I like shower also, because I'm sure it's been a long time.
Yeah, they have showers. All right. You all get dressed. You go downstairs, and you are met by Urundil, who bids that you follow him. Good morning, all. This is the morning that I am to see you all off, but I have one more present for you. Would you like to come see it?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Follow me. He turns, walks out, and begins to walk through the streets towards the docks. You follow, and you notice that everyone seems cheery. There's not necessarily any decorations around, but everyone's in a lighter mood. They smile at you. He's not even escorted by guards. He's obviously very loved in this city. There's people in the windows throwing up petals and wreaths. You continue to walk. Some cheer. Some kids laugh, look at you. Smile, run away, hide behind women's skirts. You continue walking down the way, and you find yourself at the docks. Well, while you were gone, I've been working on a little invention of mine that I'd like to give you.
Airship?
You turn, look, you see nothing in the water, but you look up, and you see a small airship
We got
held
our
up by a
airship,
large
boys!
balloon. It's not a large airship, but it's one that could hold the party itself.
It's everything I've ever wanted.
I know it's not as large
like-
as the galleys I'm sure you're used to, but
Just give Aethys. Can I give Aethys a high five?
yeah, you do high five. Able to get you home.
Aethys sheds a tear of joy.
From what I've
Hey, this
tested,
year-
it certainly works, but it may be a bit slower as I've perhaps overtrodden it with a few pieces of extra gold that may help you on your journey. And Aethys, before you count, there's 40,000 gold upon the ship.
Oh my god!
Gives him a hug.
He hugs you back a little awkwardly.
I just see this like skinny elf in huge armor, just like a hug. Just like, oh my god. That was a beautiful moment in my mind. In my mind palace.
I'm sure you're anxious to be off to your home continent. I'll miss all of you. Especially you, Wani.
I give him a wink.
Don't change
Can we
your
s-
life for me.
Can we say that we had a chat that we can loop back around to at a later time?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I need to talk to you about stuff.
Right.
Hey. You know, you could put your soul in a thing, and then I could call you whenever I want. Because, you know, it works really great for Ratheel and I, even though it's kind of funny sometimes. But, like...
Or you could send me letters like a normal person.
I'm not a normal person. Okay, you know what? Apparently we're married. I'm still wrapping my head around that. God,
Yes, Berthil talked to me last night and explained the whole thing.
Oh,
I
you
can
get a cool one thing too?
See why
Fine.
you're confused. I don't get a bow like you know. Quickly. I'm bad at
yeah.
goodbyes. You must be off.
I do a queen wave and then I get on the boat.
All right. You see a rope ladder kind of roll off and drop to the ground.
I get on my broom and I fly up like a boss. Oh wait, Aethys, do you want to broom up with me?
Yeah, that'd probably be better for everyone.
Yeah.
You guys broom up, landing on the boat. It goes down a bit with and floats with your weight, floating in the air.
I'm gonna have my broom close at hand.
But it feels sturdy.
The entire journey.
You look back on the shore. You see Urundil solemnly smiling, almost in a proud sort of state. You see Andar standing at attention. You see Lucian Brightward with a bit of sorrow in his eye. Sad to see you go, but full of confidence all the same, standing by them as well. And also in the corner of your eye, you see a little turquoise gnomish man jumping up and waving. Thank you for my scales!
I need to talk to him.
Aethys just jumps like swan dives up the boat. Wait!
We can wreck on that stuff later.
Yeah, we could just say that happened.
With that, you see Urundil raise up a long broadsword from his side. Hit the rope that connects the airship to the dock. And with a swoop, you're taken with the wind off into the endless sea towards Berthelia. And that's where I, for now, will end my DMing session. We can also, any like little conversations you wanted to have later, we can do afterwards.
No, you can do that now.
Nah.
Chad's not ready.
I mean,
Can I have a little one with Toasty?
Can I be there? Can I be there to...
Yeah,
to-
okay. Like this. Alright. Cut away to Mosby Tosby. What would you like to do?
Like now or later?
Like now.
Just do it now. Get it done.
Long story short, I would like another scroll of hex. If-
Okay, let me check. He had an inventory. I'm not gonna full roleplay it because we'll just get
no,
Does he
no,
have-
we can do this later.
No,
I
Chad, you better
veto
be ready.
this. I veto
Well,
this.
otherwise we're gonna end right now because that's all the stuff I have.
I veto your roll, your scroll of hex. It's not a wizard spell, you butt.
So, I
Yeah,
don't have to have it be a
He
wizard
doesn't
spell.
have any left. He has like 3 scrolls.
Just kidding. I mean,
I wanna buy...
just kidding.
I wanna buy a
Kidding.
small, like... Does he have any, like, trinkets?
Okay, we have to limit the buying. But what?
Okay, I just want, like, a like a
what?
souvenir, like a
Specific.
gift shop. Does he... I
We
don't
have
know.
Souvenirs.
Okay, I want one from this little blue bearded gnome dwarf man.
Here, it's a vial of sand.
No, does he have like a little, like a carved sun? Not the like the religious one, just like a regular sun. Probably not.
No, he doesn't really sell trinkets. He sells
Lame.
commodities.
Well, since I'm pregnant, apparently I can't buy drugs, so
I think
going
you
to-
sufficiently have enough trinkets.
I don't think
for
I.
your journey.
I'm going to sell back
You can't forget
the dark
about,
venom.
about Grundy's alcohol you got him.
I have Grundy's alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell him back the dark venom
You're gonna sell back
that I
dark
have.
venom?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want it anymore.
How much are you're selling back the full vial?
Yeah, it's just the one thing I had.
Okay. You can add 400 gold pieces to your inventory.
Yeah, I don't want that on me anymore. Thanks. Okay, I'm done.
Anybody else?
That was
Nope, okay.
400 gold pieces? Jesus Christ, that's expensive.
Alright, well. I am done. And it's up to Chad if he wants to continue or end it.
I'm fine with that, but it's push to talk and it's difficult.
I'm rejoining. I'm rejoining as a player, so you know that I'm done.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
Oh,
like,
shoot.
no more power. My power's gone now.
Welcome back to the life of the peasants.
Oh,
Wait.
shoot.
So does that mean my last name changed? Am I not a Bright Eyes anymore?
You could send him a letter and ask.
Just saw him. That's gonna be included in the conversation of later.
Ah, jeez. Way to make my life complicated. Trying not to kill a player's baby. Do you know how hard that's gonna be?
We'll talk about it.
Not killing a pregnant person's baby when they're an adventurer.
Oh god. No, it's okay.
Killing Bonnie.
Bonnie will be.
I don't plan on killing any of you. It's all your choices that's gonna lead to your demise.
Bonnie's just gonna have to
However.
be like super careful. Ah man, I was gonna crack open a cold one with Grundy when we got back. God damn it!
It's
No one
okay.
said you were gonna be
Greater
a...
restoration cure babies.
You can greater restoration, my baby.
Okay.
That's
All
not-
right.
Yeah,
Well, welcome back to Chad's game.
Are you gonna change your name from Lilac of Fruits?
You can change the map back to...
Dude, you wrecked me. You- I was crying, and then you made me.
I was
talk.
crying
I didn't
too.
want to talk.
I was like, oh, did you see the tears? The tears were flowing. I had to get water to rehydrate. Oh
I
my
feel
god.
super lame.
No,
Crying
that was
over my
good.
own imagination. Okay.
I was crying too, Chad. Don't feel bad. You made me cry even more, so you bastard.
Anyway, so let's go over some pre-game house rules that we're doing, just so we have some full disclosure. Okay, so my two main goals as a GM, right, are having
Wait, you have to
honest
introduce
storytelling.
yourself.
Oh yeah, hey, my name's Chad Smith. I'll be your
Hi,
DM.
Chad
Hello.
Smith.
Hi, Chad.
Hey,
Hi,
guys.
Chad.
Just a couple. I'm trying to keep it small. Couple things to go over. So as far as my style of DMing, I want to give you guys hard problems for you to solve, and I want to give you honest storytelling, which means your choices all have consequences if they're good or bad. Yeah, so everything carries over. You are now accountable, just to let you know. The world is a dangerous place, which is kind of redundant now because my character died, so you know it can happen, but player death is a possibility. The bad guys want to win, and if that means killing you, they will try, they will cheat, they will do whatever they can to make that happen, just to let you know. Also, I'm getting rid of, I'm also not going to calculate challenge rating for encounters anymore, like super specifically, right? So basically what that means is don't go into a fight expecting that the numbers are on your favor. So basically what I want is to give you a problem for you to analyze it and to solve it, and if you don't think you can win the fight, you probably can't. And I'm not going to get you out of it for free. I don't believe in ex machina or ex machina. And my second rule is to have fun. So it's my
No
job.
crying.
No crying.
God.
Yeah, please no more of that.
You can cry if
Jesus.
you want. But anyway,
Philip!
it's my job. It is my job, first and foremost, to facilitate your fun. So if you ever have any cares or concerns, or feel like I'm not giving that to you, then please talk to me about it. Like, I want to be approachable. But it's also the job of every single one of you to have fun. If you feel like you're not having fun in a session, jump in, get involved, try to roleplay with other characters, or, investigate the world. And it's up to you guys to heighten the sense of drama. If you want to have a super dramatic game, that's up to you. I can't force anybody to roleplay. If you don't want it, that's fine. And yeah, I hope we can bring a cool game world to life together. But yeah, anyway, that's my whole spiel.
I'm excited
So
to have
as-
sessions.
Well spoke.
Yeah. So, you are now floating over the endless sea in your freaking illegal flying ship, which I hate.
Which is going at the pace of a normal ship, by the way, because it's downtrodden. So
With
you're
a
not
lot
going to
of
get there
freaking
any
gold.
faster, by the way.
I still hate it.
I know
So
you do.
excited.
That's why I gave it to them.
I feel like this is like parents
It's
now.
my last like fuck you to Chad before I leave.
Yeah,
My
basically.
final middle finger.
Everything I've ever wanted.
Okay, so
It's gonna be docked at our freaking.
The laws
Place
of
it.
Berthelia, I'm sure, are different though. So
you have free reign. What do you want to do with
On
your
a boat?
flying ship on
Ooh.
a boat?
I want to keep I want to keep reading my book about ancient Elvish for the mundane. I'm gonna really try to master that.
Okay.
And by the way, don't expect like, don't be like, I look around the ship. That's kind of up to Chad. Don't expect that to be like, you know, something that he would know straight up.
Got it.
What?
Oh, if they're like
I don't know what's
investigating
on the ship.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Is someone else driving the ship, like steering?
Yeah, I
Who's
don't know how this
driving?
works.
Chad, treat it as a normal ship that goes about 50 feet above the water.
Because if so, I'm the only one who's had experience steering a ship at this point.
I mean, you seem to be our just like general captain.
It's the same as a ship, just 50 feet above
Captain,
the
my
water.
Okay.
captain.
Water.
So
That's exciting.
goes slower than a horse. Good to know.
There you go.
future
I was just
reference.
gonna teleport back to Barad, but no.
I mean, you still can. I'm sure you can
No,
draw a
he's our captain.
teleportation.
We'd be
sword.
so effed.
I got this, guys. I fly
How
a
am I
broom.
gonna take care of you guys?
And you can go find Grundy. You could like teleport to Grundy and then bring him back, and he's a sailor.
Well, no, because I have to go learn teleport circles for that.
Okay.
Damn it.
But I would know the one for Barad, so.
Curveballs,
Alright, so
Chad,
do we have
curveballs.
So do we have any business we need to take care of in any of the cities we've been to so far?
We should probably send a sending spell to Lilith's family.
Be near Barad. Do we head back there and then to our Pendragon Keep, or?
Sure, I want to go see her keep.
Maybe drop off our money at the bank?
Yeah, we've got a lot of that now.
I mean, we can, but I can hold all of it.
I feel like we should put a large amount of, at least the stuff that he gave us, into the bank.
Alright, why don't we head back towards Pendragon for now, and then
Yeah,
we'll see what our progress is there, and we can go from there to somewhere else. That sound like a plan?
that sounds like a good, yeah.
That's where Grundy was going to meet us anyways. If he's back, we can...
No, he was gonna meet us at the keep, wasn't he?
I said.
Oh, is it? You did? I'm sorry.
So we're going back to the keep now, and then after that we can run our errands to Maine or Barad or wherever.
Ah, feels bad, man. All right, I'm done.
Alright, then I work on steering the airship to the keep.
Wait, I need to give... Copper, you have a bag holding, right?
Yes.
Just a second, I'm gonna give you some money.
Do we have a map of our way back?
You know it's east. You have this map of Berthelia.
Okay,
But
Bonnie, can I borrow the skull?
Yeah, of course. I toss it to him.
You are now being my second mate, so you're going to tell me if I'm traveling in the right direction or
Oh.
not.
Copper, do you want to borrow my compass?
Sure, we'll borrow that too.
Yeah. I
also,
skull in the compass.
just so you know, it took you a week and a half to sail across the ocean last time. So,
Yeah. Well
I
said,
got a
then.
whole week to read all of the books that I picked up 3,000 years ago.
Didn't it take like
Yeah, it wasn't a full. It wasn't a week and a half. It was more like.
I don't even think it was
no,
a
it
week.
took a week. It's It's several hundred miles. This is only halfway. Actually, no, it's more like...
We only roleplayed like 4 of the days, I think, though.
Yeah, it's like sailing across the continental United States.
That's exciting.
I think. Let me pull up my map real quick. I didn't expect this. Okay. Rolling with the punches.
Copper, I'm giving you 7,000 gold.
5 days. Okay.
Because even though I can carry 1,000 pounds of gold, we still have too much gold.
Have a ship.
All the more reason for the bank, then, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
City of Stars.
I'm trying to look up the speed of... How fast did you say it was, Philip?
Same as any other, like a schooner.
Okay. So,
It's a small boat. It's very small.
please, and movement and position.
And the blimp itself is pretty much treated like sails. It floats right above the water, but it goes with the wind. So there's sails on the side that you still need sails. You still need all the regular things to keep it going forward.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so traveling at least 800 miles. Yes.
Did Grammy tell you that they're leaving at 7 in the morning?
Yes.
Okay. Did you do your safe work practices?
Yes. Okay, so we're traveling 30 miles a day. We're traveling 920 miles. So, okay. Yeah. As you sail across the endless sea in your floating airship,
Frozen's better.
If you want, I have a
the excitement of having an airship slowly dies as days turn to night, turn to day, turn to night. How's your food going? You guys still have food?
I still have rations. Thank you.
Yeah, I have rations.
Okay.
And I can conjure food if need be.
And I think it would be assumed that you guys took food with you too. I don't think
I would assume that they would give it to us.
or they gave it to you. I don't think that he'd be done.
We can speed up this bit and just arrive.
Yeah, no, I know. So,
Or I can make a hero's feast for no reason.
I mean, that is food,
I
man.
don't think you have enough room on the deck of your ship to lay down that table, bro.
Be a hero's picnic.
Copper could conjure some terrain, like,
Conjure
Yeah.
some terrain.
and you could have like a feast in the middle of the ocean.
dishes.
I'm down.
I don't know if I'm allowed.
I
to
only
talk.
make hallucinatory terrain, so...
Yeah,
Not this.
Did I take the earth moving skill? I don't remember.
thank you.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
No, I did not. I may pick that up later. But
Stop talking.
Okay, so long story short, you all end up weathering some minor storms, and during the journey, Ulrich seems to catch some illness, vomiting pretty much all day and all night. And you all get extremely sunburned and battered by the salty mist that sprays up, and in close proximity with people that you hang out with a lot, but Nobody's happy about this.
Cabin fever.
But finally, after 9 days of traveling non-stop, while Ulrich is sick through his birthday,
Oh,
you arrive.
this is really
you can
sad.
You can see land far ahead of you, and the sound of seagulls.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Important point I haven't brought up till this point. I don't know how to land this thing.
Ah, just slam it into the side of the cliff. That works for helicopters and
No,
stuff,
just
right?
Like, is there like an anchor or something you can just drop over the side?
I don't see one.
Is there an anchor? Someone who would know?
You want me to look for an anchor?
This is Philip's thing.
No, it's your thing, bro.
It's my
Just
thing.
make a decision, Chad.
Yeah,
Have
there's
them do a check or something.
You want me to
there
look?
are 2 anchors, one on the front, one on the back, to keep it from floating around, and a rope ladder on either side.
Do you want me to do a check to attempt landing?
I can go look for stuff. You need to tell me what to do, but I'll do it. If you need, I'm an extra pair of hands.
Pair of hands. Yes, that's right.
It's been a long trip, man.
You guys were going straight to Pendragon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you can see the white capes, or the white cliffs of the Cape of Storms, and on the far peak of it, you can catch the glimpse of a lighthouse, and beyond it, some 6 miles, you can just barely see the light glinting off of what appears to be a tower in the distance.
Alright, I'm heading towards the tower, which I'm assuming is near our castle. Trying to bring us in fairly gradually.
Bonnie has morning sickness now. Sorry.
I don't think you're on that trimester yet.
I just googled it.
Easing us down.
Okay.
As we come across one of the grassier fields, I give call to drop the back anchor.
I do so.
So as you approach closer, kind of the a watch pot never boils scenario as you see land and you're getting yes.
Oh, it's also like a boat on the bottom, so it can be landed in water. It's like a normal.
Oh, we can land in water?
It's a boat with a blimp on the top of it.
What happens to the blimp when we're not in the sky?
It sits there. I don't know. I didn't think this through.
I was gonna say someone didn't think this through. That's cool though.
It can actually
And in the water. Here we go.
Right on the Cape of Storms.
Attempting a water landing beyond the,
Should we?
just beyond the tower if possible.
Oh my goodness, is that
My
clouds?
favorite one. Second.
Dude, that's so cool. I mean, it's a little blurry, but still, it's really
So I'm
cool.
aiming for this water out here.
Yeah, it's
If I
blurry.
can make a marker. Hold on.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. That is the less stormy side. Okay.
We're
So
coming
as
in
you're-
from this direction, like so.
Is there a dock?
You probably flew over this way because
Make one.
yeah,
We have the money.
Nobody made a dock.
Alright, well, regardless, I'm attempting to come in this way.
Okay, so you're heading east. As you get closer, you can see just the dark gray stone walls being constructed with still wooden frames being erected to roof the towers and one of the main apartment complexes. Just wooden scaffolding and various cranes hoisting and lowering giant hunks of stone to complete the final gap in one of the towers. You can see tens of workers running around, doing their jobs, but as they see the shadow cast itself over the grassland, they all drop their tools and look up, quite shocked and unaware of what to do. Some of them you can see run into the castle. Some of the more bolder ones just stay where they are, along with a shorter figure you assume to be a dwarf. But carefully.
Wait, they run into our castle?
Yeah,
There are workers, Ronnie. People we hired to fix the castle.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm like, wait, what? Okay.
Okay.
Carry on.
Actually see two dwarves.
Okay, so as we come in,
We're gonna make this.
the lift gas.
We're gonna make this an ability challenge.
Okay, we're starting off by releasing the lift gas.
Okay, so this will be an easy challenge. You need to succeed 3 times before you fail 5 times. So how do you guys want to bring it into the ocean? You've never done this before. You're unaware. There's anchors. Okay. So what do you want to do with your intelligence? Just
Using my intelligence to figure out when to release the air from the balloon.
Okay. So you coast through the air, hitting a couple of seagulls on accident against the hull. With your intelligence, you look down and you see a strange magical dial that looks like a compass, but there aren't north, south, east, west indicators on it. You think it's some sort of strange steam-powered gauge. You tap on it and you realize there's a corresponding lever for it, and you're like, okay. You hear a sound as some of the hot air is expelled from the balloon, beginning the descent. Somebody else, what do you want to do? There are, as you look down into the waters, you realize how perilous these waters are.
Can I get on my
storms?
Can I get on my broom and kind of be like almost the ground crew with like little flares and just like try to like bring them in?
Okay, with your flaming dagger and your venom dagger, so your green and red light.
I got like a torch and like a dagger. I'm like, what?
Yeah. So roll a. Or what do you think you should roll for that? What are you actually trying to do?
I feel like this should be acrobatics because I'm flailing my arms on my broom.
This is true, but you're communicating an idea of a safe landing.
Then persuasion.
Okay.
Because I like persuasion. It's
so roll your persuasion check to communicate.
It's a safe skill. Let me just bring up the good old character sheet. I don't have disadvantage anymore. That's a 30.
Hey, nice. Okay, so yelling loudly like only a mom can. you communicate well with Copper, directing him to an area in the water where there aren't. Towards an area of the water where there aren't jutting rocks. Aethys, you want to contribute?
Okay. I feel like fire doesn't help in this scenario.
No, fire would not.
Yes.
It's non-flammable helium. How many times do I have to tell you?
Okay, I don't know how to help. I'm gonna try this. It might not work.
Just pray.
Okay, what are you trying first?
Can I cast a Guardian of Faith and like have it like try and like guide the boat in?
Just like hold on to the front.
Sure, make a religion check, I guess.
Okay.
Unfortunately, your guardian cuts a few of the ropes. Oh no!
You all die.
Religion.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Yeah, you summon the bright solar beacon, and it kind of falls from the sky almost like a brief meteor shot out of a portal, landing with a 3-point landing onto the white sandy beaches, kind of throwing up this dust cloud. And its pure, radiant celestial light provides kind of a beacon for the safe landing. As you can hear as your ship's hull glides up unharmed onto the white sand below you. You now look up onto the white cliffs. You're about here. There's a beach at low tide. Right there.
There was a little cove somewhere, wasn't there, in the back?
The cove?
That underwater tunnel.
Cave.
Okay.
It's like a Yeah.
But I mean, that's how we can get out of the boat and then to the.
Yeah. Okay, so you've landed safely.
It's good to be home.
I attempt to bring the ship back around and anchor it. Right about somewhere there, somewhere. Come on, where's the pointer?
How are we gonna
There.
get to shore? If we're in the middle of
Do
the...
you drop
Talking
people
to a
off?
wizard, Bonnie.
Do you drop people off or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Run it aground.
I'll broom Aethys and I over,
Okay,
and then
Ulrich.
I'll come back for
Ulrich
Ulrich.
is pretty bedridden at this point.
I'll come back for Ulrich. I'll hold him on. He can sit in front.
Okay. Yeah. So flying off the ship, watching Copper park it in the bay, and I'm assuming cast a fly
I'm
spell.
dropping the anchors.
Drop the anchors.
Okay, if
Assuming
you
they're
cast a
holding.
fly spell on Ulrich, I'll just like guide him like through the air.
Okay.
Because if he's bedridden, then he doesn't want to be anywhere.
Okay. Coming up from the beaches, you can see a small crowd gathering. Various like some topless, beastly men workers, like just looking down. Yeah, super exciting. And among them, you hear two kind of gruff voices like pushing people out of the way. He's like, get out of the way!
Do I
Grundy.
recognize his voice?
Out of the way, you sissies! I walk out.
Grundy?
Where in me ancestors' blazing balls have you been? I've been
Oh my
working on
God.
this cape for weeks. Voldy, have you gotten fatter? I mean, you look
No.
beautiful as ever.
I brought you a present. I can throw it in the ocean right now.
Another one of those blimps you got.
No, I don't. It's good to see you. I give him a hug, but I like
And I just realized
I make a
something.
big show of like bending over, like getting lower to be on his level to hug him.
Hey, this, you old cracker. Your chin is as smooth as the day your mother is squirting you out.
Yep.
I give
That's
Aethys a punch in the knee and hug Vonnie.
Oh, just a good sturdy punch in the. Why didn't I get a punch in the knee?
Yeah, you hear a.
Please don't punch me in the knee. Did I go back? I need to go back to the ship to grab Ulrich.
I've got him.
You got him? Okay, because
Yeah.
I can help.
I just realized though we didn't bring any of the extra lifting gas with us.
I don't need it. Oh, we do need it. Shit. I can write to Urundil, I'm sure. He said
It's
I
not
could.
like a hot air balloon. We can't just do like a fire thing.
I'm sure we could
Sorry.
give the recipe to a trusted alchemist and he could make more of it for us. Right.
Would you all like to see what I've done with the castle?
Yeah.
Sure, Grundy.
You gave me the top bedroom, right? That one's mine. I remember specifically calling dibs on that one.
Get out of the way! What are you doing? It's my castle! You see behind him a elderly dwarf with a large poofy hat with gold thread and crimson.
Dunkirk?
I think you remember him.
Dunkirk, right?
Hey, lassie. No,
This is Dunkirk, right?
no, you're gonna have to warn me in the future if you bring in some new invention that's gonna drastically sway the stock market.
Don't worry, it's just ours. We're not going to sway anyone.
The only one we know of so far.
It's the only one.
Hey,
Specifically remember my husband saying it's his invention.
you're gonna have to connect me with that investor. See if we can get some.
Will do.
Went off and got yourself married and didn't invite me to the ceremony.
I didn't get invited to the ceremony.
Alright, I won't remain married to you then.
I brought
Sorry.
you a wedding present.
Oh.
I pull out the really... At the beginning of our adventure, the super crazy strong... I have... It's called Grundy's Booze from Qatar. And I also have the smooth whiskey from Qatar that I've carried in my inventory the entire time. I just would like that to be said. But I can't drink it. So I hand him...
Oh.
I hand him the booze and the whiskey. And I wish I could drink this with you, but
Perhaps
I
I,
don't
could
think-
dilute it a bit.
I don't think Little Summer would really appreciate
Oh,
it.
Vonnie, I love ya. I turn, kissing the bottle.
Dunkirk. So, what have you done with the place?
Oh, this place was thrashed a lot more than when I came back to look at
If
it when I
you-
bought it.
If you went over the budget, we can.
Nope, nope. Don't,
Are you trying to give me financial advice?
No, not of course, not at all.
Of course not. All right, so I heard this here, man. Hey, get over here. Come here. You see, kind of a slightly, I mean, not fat, but rounded-faced
Sports.
individual. He's soft. He's soft of flesh, I
Squishy.
guess.
He's squishy.
Yeah, he's not fat. He doesn't have a belly or anything. It's just like, you know, his features are softer.
It makes him
Um,
pudgy.
Yeah, kind of balder, bald but like shaved bald, and weird metallic framed spectacles, which have a hinge on them that kind of, you know, create like Witcher style glasses.
Awesome.
He walks very regally towards you. Right. My name is Majordomo Bailey Arnold, Chamberlain of your fine establishment here at Pendragon Keep. If you would like a tour, we are not complete with the construction, but this also gives us a chance to have, for you to have a bit more of choices in construction.
Is it livable?
Yes, there are. Yeah, yes, the main hall is finished. We are still working on the apartments. Oh, please forgive me, lady. He bows low very properly. Reaches out for your hand.
I give it hesitantly.
I don't believe I've had the honor of your introduction.
Oh, I am. You may call me Sylvanas.
Right, and to the owners of the estate, Baronet Aethys, Baronet Copper. As I said, my name is Major
Don't
Domo
forget
Arnold.
me, you fucker!
Grundy.
Careful,
Could you
this one, he's got
kindly
a
spell it
right
out
stick up
and
his
write in my
arse.
notes?
Shh.
Yes, Major Domo, which is his position. Bailey, Bailey, separate name, surname, Arnaud.
Major Domo Bailey.
A-R-N-A-U-D?
Yes, Arnaud.
Wait, you lost me at Bailey. I'm sorry. Bailey. How do you spell Bailey?
B-A-I-L-E-Y A-U-N-T.
No.
No?
No.
A-R.
Arnaud.
A-U-D.
A-R-N-A-U-D?
Arnaud.
Okay, Arnaud. Got it. And he's the Chamberlain? So is
The
he R?
Chamberlain, Major Domo. I guess it depends on where you're from. I'm sorry.
More like the chambermaid. He wouldn't let me
Grundy.
put my bombs in my chambers.
Right.
Is this
Well,
Major Domo, why don't you show us around then?
right.
is
This
he
is a beautiful estate.
Is he
Lots of potential.
Yes.
Okay.
Currently, with the rate of construction, we appear to be almost finished in about 2 weeks, with a great hall, 10 bed chambers, 2 solars, a large bathhouse, bathroom for all in attendance, a kitchen for the servants, of course, pantries, larders, a buttery, the gatehouse with quarters for your guardmen, still which need to be hired. I could make my recommendations. We've had 6 guardmen working so far, but by no means do you have to keep them employed. We have a chapel, a wine cellar, storerooms and an undercroft, a dovecote, and 2 small apartments in case if any esteemed guest of your honored selves ever deems appropriate to take up residence in Pendragon. Currently, we are staffed with 10 servants, myself included, 6 guards, and a marshal.
Why would we
Getting
need?
to realize
Why would
Go
doves
for it.
need coats?
A
It's,
dove
that
coat.
cold high in the sky, Grundy. I can tell you that one from flying.
Yes. Well, if you have any questions, or if you would like to look at my letter of... Sorry,
I'm just curious, how are we to address you?
you can address me as however you like. I am but your humble servant. In the past, I've been called Majordomo or Chamberlain Arnaud.
All right. Arnaud, correct?
I think I'll
Correct.
call you Major Chrome Dome.
Grundy, try to be
If that
Right.
pleases you, my lord. Yes?
Forgive him. He's going to become
Forgive
very.
me.
It appears that this
He's going to become very drunk soon.
estate is much larger than I realized.
Oh, this is not the entire estate. You yourselves own... Oh, forgive me, where's the papers? You own 5 and 15. Your estate is quite spacious, as you own... oh, jeez. It's quite large. Let's see.
It's fine.
You said we were
Okay.
baronets.
We can crunch the numbers later.
Correct, sir. Your landlord esteem, along with the help of the remarkable dwarf here. My name's Dunkirk. Your estate includes the island of Pendragon, as well as the barony of Pendragon, which includes 75 square miles of property, and also the small hamlet of Cape Town, with, I believe, 400 inhabitants, also is on your land. So yes,
Oh my.
you are, in fact...
Gentlemen, it appears I left one position of royalty for a lesser one. God damn it. Aethys, you said I
No.
could go back to my sewers.
I don't see any reason why you can't. Has the Pendragon estate been in existence even when the castle wasn't?
Quite right, yes. Pendragon Estate was established by the House of Pendragon, which, due to unknown circumstances...
Wyvern breeding, apparently.
I wouldn't know. Sounds like a dangerous affair. Would make more sense now. Yes, thank you, my lord. But yes, the House of Pendragon mysteriously lost power 30 years ago, and the town of Capeshire seems to have had the places of power vacant for those 30 years. I'm sure they'd be very happy to meet any of you. As I said, this land has lots of potential. And with the help of Dunkirk here, my esteemed colleague, I guess now, we've come into a bit of a financial problem. Not that your money has run out, but that the estate, having gone so long without the proper tending, has very few means of collecting internal revenue. But
You're saying we haven't had a tax system for a while.
I'm saying you don't have a tax system or functioning businesses. The lumber mills appear to be, well, I don't know the logistics, but they appear to be unmanned at the moment due to excuses of monsters or some such. The fishing is also grinded to a minimum due to the population of harpies on the Isle of Harpy Isle in the middle of the strait. Also, there's a bit of a land struggle currently. The Marquis to the south I am terribly sorry. I'm unloading an
I'm taking notes.
inordinate amount. Please, let me take you through the castle first, and
Yeah, we can discuss these things later.
yes, quite right. I don't mean to worry your ladyship, your lords.
Cover my title. I'd still prefer Professor, if you would.
Oh, yes, Professor Professor Colibane. My apologies.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but this lordship's got to go take a lord shit. I'll be up in the castle if you need me. In the privy.
As
Class,
pleases you, Lord Beard Seeker.
I waddle off towards the castle.
How many citizens are on our... I don't know. Is citizens even the proper title? Is it?
Yes, there are citizens of the Grand Duchy of Levick, which you are now part of the chivalric order. But yes, on your baronship, on your barony, you have 400, and I believe the current tally is 13 inhabitants.
Men, women, and children, correct?
And I assume so. Yes.
No, we'll have to go visit the town then after this.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
Yeah.
Show us around the castle then.
Right. Well, it's not ready, but as I said, maybe you can make some choices. So, as he starts walking down a long gravel road past the the three-gated drawbridge, which you just happen to walk past, or kind of fly past, I guess.
Bypass.
Yeah.
That Aethys got his foot stuck in?
Yep.
God damn that bridge.
Ah, Aethys, watch your feet.
Yeah. So the whole area is kind of immediately launches into a scurry where four men are yelling at people. People are climbing up various wooden palisades. It's just building in general. As you walk past to the left, you can see here the apartment structures I was forementioned. Here is the stable structure where your carriage, should you purchase one in future, reside, as well as various mounts. In the future, if you would require, I do have a beast master available, which we could hire. Continuing around the driveway here, walking up, you can see to our right there's a wooden short wall to prevent hostility in the case of hostile takeover. However, that is extremely unlikely. As we're... Carry on. You see a couple servants running past you guys with a stretcher with Ulrich on it.
Oh, can we have someone see to that? Or Aethys, are you going to do that? He's sick.
Yeah, let me look at him.
He'll be alright after a few days of rest.
Yeah, I assume.
We'll take him to his chamber. Still in decoration. Okay, follow me up the driveway. This before us is your fourth layer of defense, I suppose. This is indeed your gatehouse, and above is the grand keep itself. Walking above, our castle, we have reconstructed all of the proper defense systems, including murder holes, warrior guards, can embark. There's a double-gated structure. Very sound. Hopefully we won't need them. Here, there are the... follow me. Continue. Here is the palazzo. Here, potentially, we can grow a garden, if any of you among you likes alchemy or simply the aesthetic of freshly grown flowers. Here to our right, this structure is for the servants. It also contains the bathhouse, the kitchen, the larder, most of the day-to-day supplies. There you can see the two spiraling towers for more defense defensive purposes. This was indeed a militaristic family. And behind us, as you look up, a large, like a 15-foot staircase that goes up a very flat wall up to a flat face of stone, currently naked, and up on the roof, you can see that there's still, it's a very much naked roof. There aren't, it's
Shingles.
not shingles. You're right. There are not shingles. But anyway, continue. You can hear the sound of sawing wood and just hammers splash in the ocean far away. Taking you up the staircase, he leads you into a long stone hall, about 150 feet long, where currently there are a few long tables set up where some workers are taking a lunch break. There's also two rows of stone columns that come up, and off to the left and to the right, you can see some suits of armor being kind of reconstructed over wooden frames. Very bereft of decoration. You can see boxes full of colored tapestries that they're going to hang up. And at the end of the hall here are the two spiral staircases which take you to the east and the west wing. The east wing is mainly for the bed chambers. The east wing is with the solars, potential for the chapel and the library. Also, down this staircase, underground, is where you can find your undercroft and a strange cellar we weren't aware was here before, but some fool or ingenious individual, looking back at Dunkirk, managed to run into a hidden lever of some sort. But if you go down this staircase, there is, in fact, a hidden chamber with an entrance to the ocean, which you can make use of or gate up. I'm not sure. It's your preference. It is your house. But, yes, I believe that is my tour concluded, unless you have any other questions.
Is there a war room of some type, a planning room?
A war room, yes. Well, you can make use of one of the solars for that, or possibly the Great Hall itself.
We have two solos, correct?
Correct.
Ooh, we should probably turn one of those into a war room.
I believe Dunkirk and us, we discussed having one of the rooms lined with lead.
I
Right.
remember that.
The secret room. We actually utilized the already existing secret door mechanic. If you go to that secret room, flip the lever, I'm sure I think somebody discovered it. The room looked strangely disturbed, as if some vicious beast clawed through the stone there. But we refurbished that, creating a secretive war room, lead-lined, all very ingenious, if I might say so.
I suppose we should divvy up space then.
Do we have individual rooms yet, or is that still to be decided?
Yes. Feel free to pick your own rooms. As I said, the 10 bed chambers in the east
I fell on
wing.
the top floor. Sorry.
I walked down the stairs. I already marked the other room, Bunny. It's at the end of the top floor.
Did you shit in it?
No, I shit in the privy. I wasn't born in a barn. Or was I?
Love you. Thank you.
Ah.
Alright. So then what should we decide on these other rooms then?
We have a library, do we not?
Did anyone mind if I turn that into a workroom as well?
Go for it.
I say we should have a big table for our war room, like made out of oak. But make sure it's not too tall or I have a stool. I want to be able to see
That's
the table.
a really good idea.
Or we could have a bit of raised floor around it, so you could just stand on the raised floor.
And we should have a map
The
Carved into
table
the
should be
table.
the map.
on the war room, or like on the table.
I like it. Or the table could be the map.
Yeah, like in Game of Thrones.
Hey,
What's Game of Thrones?
Mr. Chromidomi,
Yes, sir.
Chamberlain.
you think we could hire a artist carver to carve us a large war table in the
I'm sure
map
you
of
could.
Berthilia?
Any artisans,
I'll put it on the
Open
list.
Artist Guild in Maine, you could contact. Well,
I
if
think
that will
that
be
should
all
be
the
a
questions.
priority.
So,
Yeah.
you mentioned the lumber mill and our fishing. Sorry, I'm very tired. Is there anything else that's out of order that needs to be fixed?
Well, you'll have to talk to the alderman about that. He's been here longer and probably has a longer list of town needs. I do remember on the road there was a group of traveling biologists from Maine, as well as part of the chapter of druids traveling south. I believe they found something of interest down there. Not quite sure. But, yes?
Let's see, a couple things. If you guys agree, there's two things I might want to put in. One would be a holding cell / dungeon / prison of some kind.
That's good.
I'm not going to object.
That's
Would you like a torture chamber attached with that, my lord?
No, a holding cell would be just fine.
Yes.
We
And
do
then
tend
I
to
was
make lots of
thinking,
enemies.
I mean, we don't have to use it, but at least we'll have it if we need.
Oh, we have to use it.
We'll put you in there.
Put Bonnie in it.
What? Put the pregnant lady in the holding cell. Thanks.
Testing purposes.
Use it for Grundy. He can hit
I'm gonna
harder.
go claim my bedroom so I can dump off a bunch of the junk I'm carrying at the moment.
Sounds like a good plan.
Can I metagame for a second?
Mhm.
You guys should totally build a monument to Lilac. Or like a little
That's what we
like,
should
That's
use that.
There
extra
will be a place
well.
for memorial for him, yeah.
I want to do a garden kind of thing because I really like the garden idea.
Having herbs and things would be nice for alchemy.
And not only like if we could grow our own food, that would really cut a lot of the. At least
There's a lovely
personally.
spot of healthy turf out in the piazza.
Good. We should have someone.
Let's start laying
Yeah.
out plans. Then.
if you don't mind me
Yeah.
asking, what do they grow on the Barony? What kind of crops?
Right. Good question. I believe mostly leeks, potatoes, some wheat,
Vodka. Very good.
and a small apple orchard. I believe there's also a
Cider.
rather small amount of livestock, including
I'll talk to
Type
the
of
alderman.
a variety of cows I'm not quite familiar with, but they are quite sturdy creatures, long, brown, shaggy hair.
Buffalo? Bison?
I'm fairly certain they're cows, just bigger and browner.
I'll talk to the alderman and get a lot more information about the surrounding area later.
Yeah, for now, let's deal with putting things into our rooms and cleaning out inventories and all that jazz.
Also, would you guys be opposed to putting in a harbor?
We should definitely put in
Putting it away.
like a dock or something.
A dock harbor.
Because
For that, I believe you'll have to talk to my colleague Dunkirk, as I believe it will be an added expense. However, if that would be all. Oh,
Thank
one
you,
last
Chamberlain.
thing. Should you need anything at all, I will be at your beck and call should you ring this or any bell located in your chambers.
thank
As
you,
you-
Chamberlain.
He's kind of like beckoning your attention towards a long satin cord, which kind of disappears into the wall.
Grundy, that's not a toy.
Can I
You
climb
need
it?
something, my lord?
No.
Can I climb this?
We'll get you a climbing
I
rope.
don't know what you want me to
Asking
tell you.
Kromedome.
Okay.
Mr. Kromedome.
He's
Yes.
talking about the bell thing.
Say if it rings a lot, let's just assume that I'm climbing it. And you don't have to wake up. So write that down in your notebook.
rings.
I'm gonna try to crime it.
If Grundy rings the bell, don't answer.
I want him to like really want something sometime in the future and like wring the shit out of it and like be mad that no one shows up.
Oh,
The Grundy that
also,
cried
I believe Dunkirk, as a memento of his appreciation, left you a gift in the wine cellar for when you returned home. But if that's all, I have business to attend to.
Sorry, one more thing.
Yes.
Has there been any mail?
Mail. We did get a shipment of granite this morning.
I was thinking more of a letter form.
Letter form.
I sent a letter to my mother a while back, and I was wondering if she had responded.
So we have some legal papers, some bills. Oh, that also thirdly reminds me. I believe Dunkirk mentioned you have an audience with Archduke Waldemar to formalize your barony.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's definitely something we can't get out of.
Oh, that's not all right. If there were to be a letter from someone, where would it?
I will do my utmost to find it, my lady. I assure you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I assure you, my lady.
Thank you, my lord. And he turns around. As he leaves the room, you can hear him kind of yelling at different servants. He's like, I said, sweep that there and move those boxes over to the left, please. Thank you.
Grundy, darling, would you like to show me?
I'm
to
creepy in
room?
bush. Oh, yes. Yes. I walk up the stairs.
Okay.
I follow.
I don't know where you're going. Where are you going?
Up
Going
to my room.
to
He said
the-
he marked
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah.
The room
I'm
with the
curious.
rooms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think
you
I'm gonna have
go.
to choose my own room as well.
Mhm.
Right. So you go to the east
Have a ton
room
of stuff to drop.
with the chambers. Actually, no, it's the west.
Left, right.
I know. It's the west wing with the chamber, so I got it mixed up last time. Yeah. Okay. So you head up the kind of spiraling staircases that spiral to the left, oddly. But anyway, as you go up a couple stories, there's the divisions where the stories end. There's the bottom story of chambers, which are smaller, not quite for you. But as you head up and go down a long corridor towards the end of the room, or the end of the corridor, there's a room on your left. Entering through a lovely dark oak door with a brass knocker on it, you push in. And out before you lies a large chamber, about like 50 feet by 40 feet. Pretty big sized area. On the far side, you see a door leading out. You're assuming, not there yet. Inside the room, there's a bed which is pushed up against the wall, not in a ready position, kind of covered over with a sheet, like a white sheet. There's also boxes full of other assorted decorations. Also, there's a large fireplace and one of those changing wall things.
Is there like
I
a
got you.
armoire or chest of drawers or anything like that?
Yeah, there's a chest, armoire. There's a large, bathtub in the far
Yes!
corner of the room, which you assume you could heat water on your fireplace. Well, have your servants do that, of course. But as you get to the far end of the room, you open up the second door, and you're immediately greeted with the sound of gulls and the spray of the ocean below you.
It's
And
my
as you walk
lonely
out,
bed.
as you walk out onto your own balcony, you can look across the endless sea, which you've just crossed in your blimp.
I wave, just like really sadly, just like hi.
There's kind of like a servant's kid running around kicking a stone, and he's like, "Hello!"
I wave to him too.
So, do you like it? I thought this one would be the most Vonnie like your ladyship, my lady.
Oh my god. You don't have to call me that, your lordship. My lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's good. There'll be enough room for the baby. Like,
My room's right across the hall as well.
ooh, I could throw darts at your door.
No, I got a thick oak door.
Oh, no, then I could throw darts at it. You won't even hear it.
I might steel plate it.
Fine. Put a dartboard.
Well, your lady, shit, my lady. I'm off to my room.
Oh man, if you crack open that whiskey, can I just come watch you drink it?
Maybe I'll take a whiskey bath in your new bathtub.
Let me know when you do that so I can not be in here.
Good idea. I turn and walk out into my room.
There's a chest, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna take my bag of holding and just turn it inside out in the chest and just let everything just...
I'm gonna go I'm gonna go obtain some wood from the pile of scraps. And I used stuff, sort of crude bookshelf. It's not particularly well made, but it'll work for now.
Okay, just a temporary kind of space
Yeah.
order. Easy enough. Casting your spell with the wood kind of winding, creating these shelves attached to your wall.
It's not even attached to the wall, it's just a freestanding...
Freestanding
shelf.
next to your wall.
I want to check out my room, and then I want to check out my little chapel, if it's near finished or not.
Okay. Yeah. So, discovering your room, you get the sense that a lot of these chambers are, they're about the same size volumetrically, but they're all kind of different dimensions, kind of crammed into where the defensive wall structure allows the space to fill. But you also have your assorted furniture, your large double bed, kind of princess style, where it has the canopy above it. Like everybody has the same style of bed.
Fitting.
Yeah.
Red
Yep. Currently without sheets. It's just goose feather bed.
Can my room be a little more dwarvishly developed since I was here for a few weeks?
You can describe it however you want to do it. It's your thing. Yeah, so you have a bed, your chest, your armoire, also a bathtub and a changing sliding wall. I need to figure out what those are called. You also have yours, instead of leading out onto the balcony, kind of opens up onto the fortified wall with a wooden semi-roof structure, not with walls covering it, but you can exit your room and walk around the battlements. Same with copper.
Wait, me or Grundy?
Oh, both. Actually, all three of you.
It's called a folding screen.
A folding screen. Thank you. Yes. Oh, and your chapel. That's in the east wing. So, descending the staircase back to the grand hall, seeing your workers run around, all the sights and smells of sweaty labor. You enter the east wing, ascending, and it's the first room on your right. Just a big chamber, kind of in a classic T shape. In the far end, there's space where there's a chest full of colored glass, not yet placed, but there's an opening where they're going to start applying the stained glass. And also, like the grand hall, there's the series of stone pillars on the left and the right, and room enough for like a few benches to be assorted for a sort of congregation. Yeah.
Is there like an altar of some type?
You can order one.
Cool.
Oh, I need like a potion, not a potion crafting, like a poison crafting spot.
We'll make one of the rooms a work room
Okay.
for
Oh,
alchemy and
also-
stuff like that.
Is the chapel like a part of the main building, or is it a separate building? Because I kind of wanted like a mage tower coming up there.
It's part of the main building, but then like as you get to the far end, there's kind of a staircase that leads up, and like the far end of the room where there's the stained glass window, you can look up and the ceiling rises above. Because this is on the first story, but so the far end there's kind of there's like the T structure, but then the far end is like the circle, and that rises up higher, and there's a staircase where you can go up there. Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, there's a little like room up there.
Yeah, in some Protestant churches, like when you go to the far end, there's kind of like the baptistry. There's like the staircase. There's the doors on the left and right side on the far end. It's kind of like that, but there's like a staircase that goes up, and there's kind of a secret. I mean, not secret, but private chamber.
Sean, it was like that one church we went to in Germany. The really cool old one, like the cathedral thing.
Yeah, as long as there's a room up there, that's all I wanted. Thank you.
Yep. Oh.
Where should we start? We've got. I have a list of stuff to do. I was taking notes the entire time while you were talking. I have a whole list of things to do now.
I hope there aren't any
For a
contradictions.
couple days, or are we leaving?
Because we're at this point, we have no quests or anything we have to go do.
We could do the lumber mill and the harpies, but are we gonna stay here for a while?
I
Well,
figure
I mean-
I'm going to stay here for a while as Copper. Copper's going to sort of settle in and take some time to breathe after this last set of adventures.
I'd like to cast, some things here. It might take a few days.
Yeah, I'm also, I don't know if I said it in the Facebook chat, but one of these sessions I want to take a year in game to kind of fast forward through. So if you have any long time goals that you could do in a year, like that would
Have
be the
a baby.
opportunity.
Have a baby.
Yes!
You don't think I didn't plan that out?
I didn't think
planned it
about
out.
that. I forgot. Okay, thank goodness. But still.
Yeah, I'm like,
I
like
planned
have
that
a
out.
baby.
Okay, cool.
Figure
So,
out
yeah,
what you
there-
want
there
to
are
do
gonna be-
with said baby.
In the future, you're gonna have an opportunity to take a year off. Kind of separately come and tell me what you wanted to do. I'll tell you if it's a thing that can be done. And then,
I would like to grow wings.
yeah, because I think Copper wants. I mean, his plans are his plans, but
Yeah. What do we want to talk about? What our plans are for now, or do we want to take some time to think about it?
it's up to you.
I think we should do that like separately, because then you have the immediate attention of the DM. It's like a parent you gotta fight for.
You're really grown into that role.
Yeah, Chad. No,
No, you.
no,
Miss Mommy Pants.
no. It's like not
Well,
even.
she's growing into that role.
Gosh, growing. God, man, what am I gonna do? You gave me
Way
such.
to be sexist, Philip. Make the only female character pregnant. How dare you?
Yeah,
Had so many other options. And I can't just pull a lilac and die and then get out of all my work.
That's a raw spot. I didn't expect that to happen. I was not expecting to die. I mean,
Really? I feel like you
No,
did though.
I did
Like that
not.
sounds totally I was crying.
I was crying. Shut
Assholes.
up. He was mine.
I didn't
Okay.
care.
We're not doing this now. Let's see. So, my plan was for you to kind of settle in, talk to the town people, take care of a few problems if you want to, explore the Cape, and then we could take the year. But if that's not, I mean,
Are we taking the year right now?
No. We'll have some time before that.
there's still some adventures to be had. There's all this Cape of Storms to explore.
There's there's a chance for Vonnie's baby to die. Let's do it. I'm kidding. That's terrible.
I got this fog of war going.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, I still have a ring of protection in my inventory.
Oh, I want to go talk to our friends in Maine. That's what I want to do. Check
Okay.
in on people.
We need to
Ah.
talk to Vivaldi Dunkirk. That's his name.
Jerk.
About the prison and the dock.
Vimy Vivaldi. Yeah. Okay, well, I think this is as natural of a spot to end the session as we can get.
Dope.
But, yeah.
I have 8 things on my list. 9.
I am casting
things.
both of those on my church, just so you know,
Just so you know.
because they're kind of important.
Hello.
And for Hallow, I am making all of them except for Celestials. I'm allowing Celestials. And I'm picking Daylight because I'm a light cleric, and then Word of Recall is self-explanatory.
Sweet.
There's just so much responsibility now.
Welcome to land ownership.
No, we have like people we're responsible for and like meetings to attend, and I'm like a princess. Jesus Christ, what happened?
You're a baronet. Don't oversell yourself.
No, I'm married to a. I'm married. Yeah, I'm married. Fucking scheisse. What happened to me?
Oh,
It's like a drunken night in Vegas.
Pregnant, married. Oh, Lord.
yeah.
We're gonna have a chat, Philip.
No, I'm
Serious chat.
No, you gotta chat now.
Oh, I still have a bag
No,
of
we're
my
chatting.
herbs.
Aw, it's opium. It's so dear, dear, dear.
You guys should all get high
We
together
should've-
one last time.
Actually,
Yeah.
want me to give you another thing that could scar you for life?
Yes, do
Your
it.
bag of holding was a gift from him too.
I know. I had that in mind. But I'm still holding on to his herbs.
We should either all just smoke them and just get like stoned off our ass like one last time, or we should
Develop
make it
an
part of.
addiction. Make it so you have to sail a week and a half every so often to get. No, send poor.
Send the Chamberlain every
Yeah.
few weeks to just go get
Send your
more.
majordomo.
Yeah.
Majordomo.
Wow.
Well, yeah, you guys are landowners now. Deal with it.
Damn.
Oh wait, and Grundy didn't even say like that. That's alright.
Oh yeah, Grundy, your mission.
Nah, it's nothing happened. It's all good.
We can do that later.
Clear
Oh,
waters.
we need to give you some boots.
Freshly pried up a dead corpse.
Yeah.
Is this like an omen? Is Grundy gonna be the next one to go?
Oh god.
Probably.
Stay away
That'd
from
be
my baby.
So funny if that was a thing.
No, it would not be so funny. My gosh.
Hilarious if Grundy died.
Oh my gosh, Abby.
Oh,
It's fine.
man.
I can't handle any more death, you guys.
Like
Well,
if you
I
ever
can't
wanted
either.
to make a new character,
So-
just put on the
I changed my name to Sylvanas. I need to write a letter.
Oh,
That's
I
gonna
need to
happen.
Change my name. It's
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of letters to write. There's gonna be a lot of shit to do, so. Yep.